Have you ever wondered why people behave differently in different situations? Why does one person stay completely silent while other talk constantly? Why do we sometimes copy the people around us without even realizing it? And why do we care so much about what other people think about us? Human behavior is most more complicated than it looks. Our thought, emotion, experience, environment, and relationship can all influence the way we behave. Today, let's explore 7 fascinating psychology facts about human behavior that you probably see around your everyday everyday life. Let's begin. Fact number 1. People often behave differently depending on who they are with. Have you ever noticed that someone can be quiet at work but extremely talkative with their close friends? Or someone may appear confident in one situation but nervous in another. This doesn't necessarily means that the person is fake. Human behavior is strongly influenced by our surroundings. We naturally adjust the way we can communicate depending on the people around us and the situation we are in. For example, you may speak differently with your teacher, your parent, your best friend, and a stranger. The person is still you, but different situations bring out different parts of your personality. So don't judge someone's entire personality based on one situation. There may be much more to that person than what you see. Fact number 2. People often remember negative experience more strongly than positive one. Imagine receiving 10 compliments in one day. Then someone say one negative thing about you. Which one do you think your mind might keep replaying? For many people, it's the negative comment. Psychology has studied our tendency to pay particular attention to negative information. This can make criticism feel much more powerful than praise. That's why one unpleasant conversation can sometimes stay in your mind much longer than several pleasant conversations. So the next time your mind keep replaying one negative comment, remind yourself one negative moment does not represent your entire life. Don't allow one person opinion to become your permanent inner voice. Fact number 3. People can unconsciously copy each other's behavior. Have you ever noticed that when someone smiles at you, you automatically feel like smiling back? Or when you are talking to someone, you gradually start using similar expression or gesture. Humans naturally learn from and respond to other people. This can happen through a process called social learning. We observe behavior, notice it, consequence, and sometimes adopt similar pattern ourselves. This is one reason the people around us can influence our behavior. If you spend time around calm and respectful people, their communication style may influence you. If you constantly spend time around people who are angry or negative, those behavior can also affect the atmosphere around you. So pay attention to the environment you choose. The people around you can influence you more than you realize. Fact number 4. Silence doesn't always mean someone has nothing to say. Sometimes a quiet person is simply observing. They may be thinking carefully before responding. They may be feel uncomfortable. They may not know what to say, or they may simply prefer listening instead of talking. We often make quite assumption about silent people. We might think they are rude, they are arrogant, they don't care, but we cannot know someone's life, someone's feeling simply by looking at their silence. The same behavior can have completely different reason. That's why good communication requires us to ask instead of assuming. Sometimes the person who says the least may actually be noticed the most. Fact number 5, people are careful about social approval. Most human beings have a natural desire to feel accepted and included. Things about social media, someone posts a picture or video and then checked somehow many people like it. Who commented? Why did that person respond? This desire for approval isn't limited to social media. People may change their clothes, opinion, behavior, or communication because they want to fit into a particular group. But there is an important lesson here. It's hereby to care about other people's feeling, but constantly changing yourself just to receive approval can make you lose touch with your own values. You don't have to be liked by everyone. Being respectful is important, but being yourself is important too. Fact number 6, emotion can influence our decision more than we realize. We like to believe that every decision we make is completely logical, but human decisions are often influenced by emotion. When you are angry, you may interrupt someone's word differently. When you are afraid, a small problem can appear much bigger. When you are extremely excited, you might make a decision without thinking about the consequence. That's why one important psychological habit is to pause before making major decision. When your emotions are very strong, ask yourself, would I make the same decision if I were calm? Sometimes a few minutes of distance can completely change how you see a situation. Fact number 7, people don't always see themselves the way others see them. You may think you are awkward, boring, or not good enough, but the people around you may see you as kind, funny, intelligent, or dependable. Our self image is shaped by our experience, memories, mistakes, and the way other people have treated us. An atmosphere, our inner voice can be much harsher than the way we would speak to someone else. So pay attention to how you talk to yourself. If you wouldn't say something cruel to a friend, ask yourself why you say it to yourself. Self awareness doesn't mean believing you are perfect. It means understanding your strength, accepting your weakness, and giving yourself room to grow. And that's one of the most important lessons psychology can teach us. Human behavior is complicated. A person action doesn't allow tell you the whole story. Someone who is quiet may be thinking, someone who is angry may be overwhelmed. Someone who appears confident may still have doubt, and someone who behaves differently around different people may simply be responding to different situations. So, before judging someone, try to understand them, and before judging yourself, give yourself the same understanding. Because psychology isn't just about understanding other people, it's about understanding yourself. If you enjoy this video, subscribe for more fascinating psychology fact about human behavior, emotions, relationship, and the human mind. And